KDMO Carthage Joplin.
Hold up, it's game time! Carthage Tigers football on Music Radio and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We thank all our Carthage area businesses and employers who support the Tiger broadcasts. Sirloin Stockade, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, Vintage Timekeepers, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Kathleen Carter of American Family Insurance, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Nil Mortuary, Assured Partners Insurance. And we thank Carthage Water and Electric, G3 Family Entertainment, Turf Tamers, Pearson Kelly, Smith CPAs and Advisors, Community National Bank and Trust, Boomer's Barbecue, Fair Acres YMCA, Carthage Dental Associates, Hots Food Products, and the law firm of Webster and Carlton. We're glad to have Mercy Hospital Carthage, Fast Monkey Auto, Peachtree Dental, Cider Tax Services, MSSU, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Old Missouri Bank, Matthew Sherrill Shelter Insurance, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, Freeman Health System, and Schrader's Towing and Filling Station. We also thank Reeves Tire and Automotive, Hurricane Car Wash, Carthage Area McDonald's, Specialty Risk Insurance, H.E. Williams, Schreiber Foods, and Jaspertronics. Stay tuned for the coach's interview, the Music Radio 93.5 halftime show, and a look inside the numbers during the game. We are grateful for all our partner sponsors and encourage you to remember these local businesses and employers if and when you ever need their services or products.
And now it's time to hear the voice of the Carthage Tigers football. It's Jim Taylor.
When we last left our heroes, they were embattled in a tight game in a school with the St. Louis Cardinal Ritter Lions. They trailed 8-7 after one, took the lead at 6:29 with a Braden Odell pass play and never looked back. They led 13-8 at the half and then put in a touchdown late in the game, 2:03 to seal it for a 20-8 semifinal win over the Cardinal Ritter team, and it's good enough to qualify for the state championship, and we are here at Spratt Stadium in St. Joseph. And good evening, everyone. Jim Taylor with you, and it's the Platte County Pirates who come in with a record of 13-0. They are taking on the Tigers, who have only lost one game themselves. As we take a look at briefly, Platte County puts up points. Their first game was 56-7 over William Chrisman, and they've had 360s and 170 during the regular season, and they put up a 64 on Kirkwood. That was last Saturday. So Tigers up against it on the defensive side, but the defense has been very complimentary to the offense this year. It's been a pretty good balanced team for the Tigers. Hopefully they will do that here this afternoon. We talked to Coach Guidey, kind of a little bit of review what happened during the season and on Saturday, and maybe what to expect from the Pirates in Platte County. Let's hear from Coach Guidey.
Well, I said last week we need one more interview. Here we are.
Yeah, thank goodness you get to come back and we get to talk again.
And quickly over that game, they were kind of two-dimensional. They had two guys, and you guys ended up snuffing them out most of the way.
Well, defensively, we played really, really well. They had athletes all over the field. We knew that. We knew that we're going to have to, try to keep them underneath us in the secondary. The weather played a part in that. They came in throwing the ball very effectively, really all year, and we did some different things in the secondary to try to slow that down. But they only attempted 3 passes, so it didn't really pay off in that regard. But put a lot of pressure on them to do some things maybe they weren't used to doing and capitalize on some turnovers.
Now, they got that one drive, but then after that they had one play right, one play left. So.
Yeah, I think they only ran 8 plays in the second half, and, we came out and got that turnover off the opening kickoff. Jordan Bruner made a nice hit and actually recovered the fumble, I believe. And then we also got a turnover on a punt situation where the kid muffed the punt, and Tate was able to jump on it. And then we had some pretty decent drives there in the second half. We were able to move the football like we wanted to. We weren't sure we were going to be able to versus that defensive front, which was absolutely amazing. And so big credit to our guys up front, our offensive line. We knew we're going to have to play big and really dig in against that front, and they did, and we're very proud of them.
Running was kind of hard to come by, but then again, you ate up a lot of clock. That helped too. So.
Yeah, somehow we chewed up clock and moved the chains and did what we needed to do. I thought Zane made some good decisions. He didn't put us in bad situations. I don't know how many passes we attempted, maybe 5 or 6, but he was efficient in that. And like I said, there was opportunities maybe for him to throw one up there and maybe take a chance, but he didn't do it. He tucked it, and one time we got a sack, but guess what? That clock kept running.
Before we get to Platte County, any highlights during this season getting here? So.
Oh, man. Yeah, just, you really think back probably the last 6 weeks, maybe 7, when we started really digging into our schedule with Joplin. And, that was a difficult test for us. There was a hard matchup, and our kids, they fought and came back and had to deal with some adversity. And, from there you go through the gauntlet there with the Republic twice and the Osho twice and Webb, and certainly the going up to Jeff City with the Cap City game, and then playing Cardinal last week. It just feels like every week these guys step up to the challenge, and every week they've gotten a little bit better in all areas. Not just offense, not just defense. Our special teams have been fantastic, but just the way these guys come out and pair every single week, and how coachable they are, and able to take a game plan and put it to use during the week, and then be able to execute that plan on Friday has just been amazing to watch.
And one more Friday night in St. Joseph, Platte County Pirates, and they're going to bring the whole town. They're only 30 miles away, if that much.
Yeah, basically a home game for those guys, and they'll probably fill the stands over there. I was thinking back to 2019 and that huge stadium at Mizzou, and you look up, and we certainly had a huge crowd there. But if we can get that type of crowd and that type of atmosphere again in this smaller venue, I think it's really going to be a neat place.
And what do they do? You said they got a great quarterback. So
yeah, they're loaded. To be honest, they're averaging 53 points a game. Scored 64 last week versus a very good Kirkwood team. Their quarterback is a Division I commit. He's their guy. Like he's gonna make things go. Whether it's in the run game, whether it's in the passing game, or whether it's just extending plays and making things happen. He has the ability to get out, and he's done it on everybody. It's not just 1 or 2 teams. He can get out and buy time and make your secondary cover for 7-8 seconds at times, and big challenge for our secondary, but also our defensive front to maybe contain him and not let him out and make him a little bit uncomfortable. But if you do stop him, they have a running back that's also committed to college next year at Northwest Missouri State. He had over 200 yards last week and 5 touchdowns. So they're certainly not one-dimensional. They have a receiver that's committed to Minnesota. Other receivers that have Division I offers. So everywhere you look, there's speed, there's talent, there's athleticism. Defensively, maybe not as in terms of college players as they are offensively, but but they do have some players, and they do some things that make life miserable for you. They do a lot of stabs, a lot of stunts, a lot of movements, a lot of shifts. Very active back there, mix up their coverages. They won their last 27 games. They haven't lost a game in 2 years. So there's a reason that they're there, and very talented group, and certainly have our hands full.
Well, it's good to be here one way or the other, and thanks for putting up with me anyway.
Oh, it's been fantastic. Really enjoyed it, and hopefully we can rally around each other and have some success.
They've held the clock for kickoff at 3 minutes right now. They're still introducing Platte County. The Tigers have, I've counted 16 seniors. Just write me a bad letter if I miss one here. Today it's the last game for Noah Norberry, Brody Jackson, Carson Kinder. On with Braden Odell, Jack Carlton, Zane Browning, Landon Bland, Cade Lawson, Jordan Brunert, Lenny Escobar. And go all the way down to column 2, MJ Martzoff, Joshua Hill, Peyton McGurk, Steve Sirius, Byron Realis, Skylar Pugh. That is the seniors playing today, and hopefully bring home that state championship. On offense, it'll be a front line of Ethan Roach, Cooper Charleston, Byron Realis, Jariah Bayless, and MJ Martzoff. Zane Browning, the quarterback. Landon West of the backfield. Jet Dalton will be the wing. It'll be Carson Kinder. And Tate Nichols, the receivers. You'll also hear from Carlton and Malachi Douglas, and also Brody Jackson will get some time. Tiger defense, Landon Bland will be a defensive end. Defensive tackle, Steve Sirius, Brady Guerin at nose, and Braden Odell is the other defensive end. The linebackers are Jet Dalton, Joshua Hill, Jordan Brunert. Corners are Malachi Douglas and Tate Nichols, and the safeties are Noah Norberry, who had the interception that ended last week, and Brody Jackson. The last of the Pirates have been introduced, and I will apologize up front. They are wearing black with looks like orange. That's, I say looks like because we are quite a ways up here, and orange does not reflect well here tonight, so I may be watching the big screen when they have the football. Carthage, they are in their road white with blue numbers, and they are about to have the toss the coin here in just a second. Got a few more press people out there, and Platte County doing their huddle. Carthage about ready to walk out hand in hand to the midfield stripe. Looking at some of the leaders for the Tigers, Landon West, 1,714 yards, 23 touchdowns. Zane Browning, 23 touchdowns. He has 183 attempts for 913 yards. And on the passing, Browning 83 of 114, 10 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. And the Tigers on defense, they have picked off 5 passes. They had 2 of those last week. On the receiving side, Nichols has 17 of 330 for a touchdown. Landon Bland, 12 receptions, 268, and 6 touchdowns. Jack Carlson has a touchdown, 10 receptions, 161 yards. Malachi Douglas is 60 of 61, and he has 2 of 4 on the field goal attempts. On the defensive side, Noah Norberry, 129 tackles, a couple of interceptions. Jordan Brunert at 115, he's had 6 sacks, and he's had 5 forced fumbles. And Jet Dalton next at 99 tackles. And we have Joshua Hill at 85, Tate Nichols at 72, and Steve Sirius the same. Landon Bland at 64. Landon has a pass interception. He also has 6 sacks. Steve Sirius has a couple of sacks. And forced fumbles, there's 1 apiece for Dalton, Hill, Sirius, and Bland has a couple. And we're out at the 50-yard line going through the introductions right now. So Carthage most likely will call it. Not sure we have a PA up here that we can listen to. Found some speakers over here, but they don't seem to work very well. We are pretty much sealed up in this unit. It's a nice, roomy placed broadcast, but I've had a cold. I've had everything but a nosebleed. I may get that tonight. They are showing the anniversary coin and showing it to Carthage right now. There's the clip. And Carthage has won, and they will defer. So, winner take all the marbles, whatever cliche you like. We're just moments away. Our kickoff is sponsored by Community National Bank and Trust. We'll be back with the state championship game in 30 seconds. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger football opening kickoff. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that is small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
KDMO Carthage Joplin.
Carthage will be kicking from left to right. Platte County, their quarterback is Rocco Marriott. And Adam Geisler, he is the running back. They have Brendan Stevens at one wide receiver, Ty Christopher the other. Trey Baskerville and Brooks Hall, they are the other receivers. Stevens caught a couple of touchdown passes against Kirkwood last week, a game that Kirkwood was actually in it till about midway through the second quarter. They had a fumble that resulted in a safety, and then they had the ball again pinned in about the 6-yard line, and Platte County recovered that fumble, so they got 9 quick points, and the score was about 3 touchdowns wide at halftime, and Platte County kept lengthening it back. Kirkwood did manage to get 35. So Malachi Douglas will tee it up. And here we go. Kick that's going to wobble toward the 5, taken at the 10, back to the 20, blockers down the sideline, now a fake to the 30, 40, still down the sideline, 50, one man to beat, and out of bounds at the 34-yard line of Carthage. So as Carthage scored on the kickoff last week, they give up a long return here to Trey Baskerville. So it'll be Platte County going from right to left, and they will take it over on the plus side. The ball be placed at the 33. Looking around for the down and distance on the scoreboard, and they don't have it. The auxiliary scoreboard doesn't have it either. Marriott looking to throw. Quick slant. That's complete to Reynolds. It's going to be inside the 30 and to the 27-yard line. Actually, Stevens on the catch. That's going to make it second down coming up. Ball at the 27-yard line. Handoff over the left side. It's going to be a gang tackle. Sturgis leading the way. And no gain on the play. Ball at the 27-yard line. That'll make it third down coming up. It's third down and 4. Ball at the near hash. 2 receivers each side. Single setback. Look over toward the sideline. And they're going to hand off to Gisler, and he's going to be hit sideways and short. He may have gotten a yard. Coming through there for Carthage. Again, Steve Sirius. So that's going to set up Platte County with a fourth down. They're going to call it 3. Just underway. Be a great statement to start off here after giving up the long kickoff return. They empty the backfield, put 3 receivers out to the right and 2 to the left. Marriott will go from the shotgun. And he'll look right. Now he's going to try to run with it. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to go down the sideline to the 15-10. Had them all faked out. It's going to be first and goal, maybe. Nope, they're going to mark him at the 12. Nonetheless, they pick it up on fourth down. The ball will be placed at the near hash mark. A new set of downs for the Pirates from Platte County. Just down the road from here, about 20 miles. Put 3 receivers right, 1 left. Again, Marriott's going to throw. Catch made about the 8-yard line and then dropped right there. It's like Brody Jackson got a piece of it. And then another Tiger came in there and got him. Cardinals from Cardinal Ritter. So they pick up 5 on the play, second down and 5. No score, 9:30 left to go here in the first quarter. This is play number 6 coming up following the kickoff return. Here's Gisler trying to go to the left side. He's to the 5, going for the corner, and he got it for a touchdown. So a 9-16, Platte County starts it off as Gisler scores his 7-yard run. had 2 plays, second and third down. Played the pass, and the quarterback Marriott took off and ran, got the first down. And a couple of plays later, Platte County has put it in for the first score. The extra point is on the way. The flutter ball, but it got through there. So Platte County leads 7-0. We'll take a 30-second pause and come back. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
33 yards in 6 plays. Sterling Wilson to kick off. Nichols and West to receive. And it's a pooch kick. Fair catch called, and that's all they can do. One called for a fair catch. The other one caught it. That was Brunert. Looks like Lane Mitchell called for the fair catch, but Brunert caught it. He tried to advance it, but they say nope. And the ball will be at the 26-yard line. During the playoffs, teams have been able to score on Platte County. Hopefully that will be the case here today. They've already got them a 7-0 hole. That's the Carthage Tigers. Receiver goes out wide left, everybody else tight. And they'll give it to Landon. He breaks through, 35, and near a first down, they're going to give it to him at the 36. So one play over right guard, and there goes Landon for a first down. Last week's game went by rather quickly. I'm not much on high-scoring games, but it will make it move quickly if we can go back and forth enough here. First down and 10, near hash mark for Carthage, going left to right. And Browning gives it right back. West in a crowd this time, bounces off a man, tries to turn the corner, runs over his own man across the 45. He's got another first down, and they're going to put him down at the 48 of Carthage. He bounced off a tackler near the line of scrimmage, and he tried to get out. If he knew he could turn the corner, he got something there. He had to knock his own man out of the way. I think that was Dalton. But it is enough for another first down. Receiver out on the left, also a slot left. Man comes in motion. Fake it. Give the Landon again. Up the middle he goes again across the 45 of Platte County near the 40. They'll put him at the 39. So 3 plays in Carthage in Platte County territory. Platte County just scored moments ago. They were set up on a kickoff return that was at the 33-yard line of Carthage. Carthage had a chance to stop them on the 4th down, but scrambled by the quarterback, got him a first down. A couple of plays later, they put it in. Under 8 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Platte County. Nichols comes in motion. Be Browning to keep it this time, and he's going to juke 35 and to the 34-yard line. He'll get 5 on that one. Got a breather for Landon West. On the stop was Cole Johnson. The second down and 5 from the 34. Down to 15 on the clock. Carthage still in the huddle. Now they break it and come to the line. Got 2 receivers left, 1 wide right. Direct snap, Landon. He gets it, cuts back near the hash mark. Then he's pushed back after about 2 yards, and they're going to get him at the 32-yard line. Baskerville, one of the guys there. I don't know what his nickname is. So 3rd down and 3. So they got only a couple there on 2nd down. Ball at the left hash. Browning, he'll keep it himself, and he's hit behind the line, has to roll off a tackle, but he's going to be losing a yard. So now it's 4th down. They need the 29. The Platte County defense coming through there again. Cole Bunce on the stop. So they lost a yard. It's 4th down and 4. 7-0 Platte County. Tigers bring in personnel. Down to 10 seconds on the clock. They need to get up there. Down to 7. To 4. And there's the snap. Browning wants to throw. He swings it out. That's complete West. 1st down, 25. Near side 20 and bumped out of bounds. West just took a couple of steps to his right, turned, and there it was in the flat. And the Tigers have a chance to keep this drive going. Well, they do have the drives will continue here at the 20 on a 1st and 10. As Douglas runs in. Jack Carlton goes out wide left, and Douglas comes to the right. 1st down from the 20. Almost movement, but here's West. He moves to the 10. That's going to be a 1st and goal. He's down to the 8. On the stop was Matt Cisco, but not before another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8, trying to get the tying touchdown. Just went under the 5-minute mark of the 1st quarter. Receivers left and right. Browning takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to go himself. He's going to make it to the 6. And he's wrapped up by Mogi Walking Stick. So that'll be 2nd down and goal. As long as you make positive yardage, you got 3 more shots at 5 yards. It'll be the 10th play coming up. Carthage has already accomplished that, a multi-play drive to start this game. Trying to get the tying touchdown in. The ball just inside the 6. And the ball at the right hash. Browning will take the snap. Low snap. He'll go himself looking for a block. Cuts up 5. Going to be short of the goal. They're going to put him down between the 1 and the 2. Over there for Platte County. That was Kyler Parker and Baskerville. 3rd and goal, they call it 1. Just inside the 2, so it's very, very long 1. See if they go direct to West, or Browning will take the snap. Looks like for now Browning will take it. Man comes in motion, Douglas. Give it off Landon. There he goes. Touchdown. I looked at the wrong official. He did not have it marked as a touchdown. Then the near side official came running in and said that is 6. So at 3:08, Carthage comes back and ties it on a West run from 1 yard. So Douglas, who has missed only 1 all year in extra points, will try to put this one up. Browning awaiting the snap. And he's still waiting. There's the placement. Kick is on the way. And he got it. So both teams have scored on their opening drives. It's 7-7, Carthage and Platte County. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance agents can help protect your future dreams, like turning your home into an oasis. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Kathleen Carter Agency, LLC at 1921 South Garrison or call 417-358-9715 today.
We have 74 yards, 11 plays for Carthage. Christopher and Baskerville will receive the kick, which unfortunately on the Carthage side went against them down to the 33-yard line, and Platte County, although they had to convert on fourth down, eventually went in to score. And here's the approach. They're going to pooch it to the near side. It's going to be... What happened there? Did somebody, I guess they caught it on the fair catch. The return man came up behind and hit the guy that caught it. I was looking for the ball to fly out of there, but Grant Fiedler was the man who called for the fair catch. And Ty Christopher nearly knocked it out of his hands. So Platte County will start at their own 24. So each team was 7, 3 receivers out to the right. Now one comes in motion, comes back. Marriott wants to throw, still being chased, and comes to the near side. He's to the 30, down the near sideline, first down, and he's pushed out of bounds near the 40. That's where they'll mark it. Had some pressure, but there was nobody near on the left side to run him down. By the time the Tigers realized that, they could hopefully catch him and knock him out of bounds, and that's what happened. So a new set of downs for the Platte County Pirates. 2 receivers to the left, 1 out to the right. They give it off to Gisler. He's going to try to turn the corner. He does, 40, and to the 50, and run out of bounds on the Carthage side. That'll be enough for a first down in Tiger territory at the 49. Looked like they were going to catch him. They had 2 tacklers. Almost got to him right about the line of scrimmage, but once he got past those, he had running room, and he got the angle to the stick and runs it to the first down. 1st and 10 for Platte County. Coming down into 3 minutes left to go. Clock stopped at 2:52, 7-7 game. Marriott awaits the snap, man in motion, near side. He's going to look left, going to throw. Ball is out to the left. It's caught. Taken in by Baskerville. He's going to get another first down across the 40 into the 36. Trey Baskerville on the catch. It was Malachi Douglas that knocked him down. That ball was almost tipped the line. But it is a first down for the Pirates. Ball at the 36. 2 receivers each side. Marriott again looking left, looking down toward the near side. It's going to be a leaping attempt, incomplete. Intended for Braden Stevens. It was just a little bit high. The 2nd down and 10 coming up. 2:18 left to go. Congratulations to the Seneca Indians as they won in the morning ball game. Started at 11 o'clock, and they had trouble with lift for life. The game went back and forth, but the Seneca, they got a late touchdown. They were up 27-26, and they scored again at 10:52 for the clincher. Here's Marriott sweeping to the right, tries to cut up, and a nice trip. That's taken by Landon Bland. It's going to be a gain of about 3, so it'll be 3rd down and 7. Well, submarine shot, and Marriott went flipping through the air. So 3rd down and 7. Game tied at 7. put 3 receivers left and 1 right. Geisler behind the quarterback, which is Marriott. Down to 4 seconds. Now Marriott's going to throw. Going to swing it down toward the end zone. He's got a man, and it's going to be a leaping attempt and a catch inside the 10. Now mark it at the 7-yard line. It was Stevens on the catch. Marriott, that was a pinpoint pass. Nobody else is going to get to it unless it was his receiver, and give Christopher credit. He got to, or Stevens, and he made the catch. And for some reason, get Christopher and Stevens mixed up. And their numbers are nowhere near. Here's Marriott trying to turn. He goes to the 10-5, and he's going to make it in for the touchdown. They had a chance right about the line of scrimmage, but quarterback Marriott scores again for Platte County. This comes at 1:21 to go. We'll see Wilson in to try the extra point. Trying to get everybody situated and get this extra point out of the way. Maybe it's just me and old age and impatience. It takes forever to get these extra points taken out. Now we have movement on Platte County. So it'll be 5 yards back. Platte County scores again on 7 plays. So we'll try again to get this extra point. This will be a 25-yard extra point. High snap. It's on the way, and he got it. So we'll take another break. Platte County retakes the lead. It is 14-7. Favor of Platte County back in 30. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Looking for a high-quality, late-model car, truck, or SUV? At Premier Auto Sales and Service, we've got you covered. Family-owned and operated for 28 years, we're proud to support our Carthage Tigers. Located at 730 West Fairview in Carthage, we offer late-model, like-new used cars, trucks, and SUVs you can trust. Whether you're looking for your next vehicle or need top-notch service, visit us today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page for the latest deals. Premier Auto Sales and Service, where quality meets hometown pride. Go Big Blue.
76 yards for Platte County in 7 plays. Right back on top. 14-7 Pirates. And a pooch kick goes far side. And it's picked up on a hop at the 30, 35, and a good return to the 37-yard line. Both teams afraid of the return men. Trying to get the number who got it for Carthage. It was West. He came in short and caught it. Got what he could out of it. So the Tigers start at their own 37. They went 11 plays last time. Total of 74 yards. 1:17 left to go here in the first quarter. 14-7 Platte County. Man comes in motion. Landon West, he's tripped, but he still perseveres. He goes across the 40 and to the, well, they're going to give him a bad spot. He should have landed at the 41. They're going to mark him at the 40. It'll be a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Lucky to get those yards. But he got away from the ankle tackle and did a spin move, but then by that time another Pirate was there to take him down. Final minute of the first quarter. Kinder wide right, slot right, and receiver comes in motion from the far side. That's Douglas. He'll line up. Give it to Landon West as he goes to the 43. Inching further to the first down marker. They need the 47. It'll be 3rd and 4. Like Cole Bunce again on the stop for Platte County. Third down, they need their own 47 for a first down. Carthage trailing. When we start the second quarter, they'll be facing a third down. First quarter comes to a close, and it's 14-7, Platte County. Back in 1 minute. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
There are gonna be times when you hit the ground running, and times when you just hit the ground hard. Mercy is ready for all of it, with specialists who not only have a heart for athletes, but for the people who support them. So when you have a health challenge to overcome, choose the team that considers every one of your victories one of ours. Find your Mercy provider at mercy.net/victory. That's mercy.net/victory. Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Over the years, many families have told us they wished that arrangements had been made beforehand for services for their loved one. It makes a very difficult time a little easier. The love of a family is a very special thing. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
Love goes on. Beginning the second quarter, Jim Taylor here at Sprite Stadium, St. Joseph, 14-7, Platte County. Third down and short, and there goes Browning on a keeper, and he'll go for a first down to the 49-yard line. So another set for the Tigers. They're still in their own territory. They put him down at the 49. Geisler scored at 7 yards out, 9:16 for Platte County. Carthage came back at 3:08. West a 1-yard run, and Marriott, the quarterback, scored for Platte County at 1:21 of the first. The Tigers pick up that first down, and they're going now right to left. They're at the near hash mark. Here goes Browning himself, goes into Pirate territory. A little push from the offensive lineman. They'll get him a couple of more yards. They'll put him at the 47. That'll be 4 yards and a 2nd and 6 coming up. Platte County has averaged a whole heap of points. That's talk from folks down there in Bug Tussle. But anyway, 60, 69, 63, and 70 in some regular season games, and they put up 64. But they have allowed some points here in the districts and then the state ball games. Here's West, runs into his own man, then he runs into a black shirt, and that'll be a loss. It'll be third down. They'll lose 2. It'll be third down and 8. On the stop was Johnson. Carthage needs the 41. (14-7) Platte County. And right at 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Carthage won the toss, so they'll get the ball to start third quarter. Break the huddle quickly, put receivers left and right. Browning looking to throw left. Still throwing, go to the sideline. It's going to be out of bounds. Pass a little too far ahead of Malachi Douglas. He tried to keep his feet down, but could not do it, and it's fourth down. Pardon me, it's third down. 3rd and 8. No, it is fourth. I thought so. They had 3 on the board. Fourth down for the Tigers. They need the 41. Looks like they will go ahead and kick. 10 seconds on the clock. Going to get that last person off of there. And they wait for the punt from Browning. High and short. Going to land. Take a nice bounce. Going to roll inside the 10. Slow down. And it's going to be inside the 5. They let it go. It's going to die at about the 3. So good placement on that. And see how Platte County can do from the 3-yard line. Tonight's game is a competitive contest between two schools. It's also an educational experience for students involved. High school activities are about learning life values. Friends at Music Radio 93.5 and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing sportsmanship. You're teaching a lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Apparently a timeout was called because we're not ready for action yet. The chain gang hustling down to the other side. They officially put it at the 2. See obviously how they'll do. Marriott is the quarterback, and Geisler has been the single setback thus far. And they will go from the shotgun. And Marriott will look to throw out of the end zone. Going to lob it all the way downfield, incomplete at about the 40-yard line. Intended out there for Stevens, and good coverage there by the Tigers. Tate Nichols, close as he could get. And the ball was just a tad overthrown, so it'll be second down. Platte County usually does not huddle. They go to the line and they look to the sideline to get the play. Now Marriott backs up again. He's about 4 yards into the end zone. Give it off to Geisler. Oh, he shakes the tackler, tries to turn the corner at the 5, and he's going to get a first down anyway. Now he escapes down the sideline. 20, 30, still going. They haven't ruled him out of bounds. Looks like he's going to make it. This is going to be a 98-yard touchdown run for Geisler. And now Platte County goes up by 2. It looked like he went out of bounds around the 40. It's going to be a 98-yard touchdown run. Comes at 9:15 here in the second quarter. They had him backed up, and it looked like Geisler initially was going to get hit for only a couple of yards. But he did a beautiful job going down the sideline. Right about the 40, it looked like he was stepping out of bounds, but they were watching him the whole way, and unfortunately, it is a touchdown of 98 yards. There's a Platte County player that got hurt on the play. They're down at the other end of the field, so we have a little bit of a delay. While they do that, let's go ahead and take a 30-second pause. We'll come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
The quarterback was the one, is that right? It is Rocco Marriott is the one who's going to be gingerly going off the field. So, need updates on that one, obviously. See what happens when they come out on offense the next time. But Platte County's put another touchdown on the board. The Tigers will trail by at least 13. 9:15 left to go here in the first half. 98 yards in 2 plays. It'll be Sterling Wilson again to add the extra point. I'm sick of seeing him already. Here's the approach, a bit of a rush. Kick is up and good. 9:15 left to go in the first half. Carthage now down 21-7 to Platte County. Back here in 30 seconds. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
At Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Beimdick Insurance, we know what it takes to win, on the field and off. Just like the Carthage Tigers, we build our team with top talent, craft a winning strategy, and make sure you've got the best protection for every play. Whether you're covering your family or your business, let us be your insurance MVP. Call Assured Partners of Missouri at 417-358-4007 and join the winning team. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
98 yards on 2 plays. Here's the kick. Another pooch. Fielded at the 25 to the 30. In a crowd. Looks like Jet Dalton has it across the 35 and it's going to be decent field position at the 37. They called Brunert on the catch and subsequent return. So it'll be at the 38-yard line. I saw a 2 and a 1 right there together, so must have crisscrossed on me. The Tigers back on offense. Stalled out moments ago on a punt and thought they had Platte County pinned in, but nothing doing. Here is West. He's in a crowd across the 40. Pyle continues to go. He's to the 43-yard line. So he'll pick up 5. It'll be second down coming up. Platte County has scored at 9:16, 121 of the first quarter. Then at 9:15 of this quarter, the Tiger touchdown came at 3:08 first quarter. Like to at least get one of these in here and then take your chances starting off the third quarter. Ways to go in this half, 8:35 to go. 2 receivers right, 2nd and 5. Browning looking to throw. He's chased, going to roll. Got a man wide open at the 30. It's caught 25 to the 15, 10, 5, and down inside the 5. It is Tate Nichols. If he hadn't had to wait on the ball, he would have scored. If he'd have caught that on the fly, it would have been no doubt. The Tigers answer back with a big play. So first down and goal at the 2. Browning and West in the backfield. Browning will take it, and he'll turn, he'll spin, and the ball pops out. Who has it? Touchdown. Tried to figure out who got it. The ball was loose, and Carthage fell on it. Malachi Douglas fell on the loose football. Browning got to the goal line. The ball popped out. So Malachi Douglas on the fumble return, not a return exactly, but he recovers it in the end zone. That comes at 7:47. There's a big pile down there, and I couldn't tell who got down on there. And then one of the officials, I believe it was the umpire, was the first one to see it, and he signaled touchdown. Douglas tries to draw Carthage back within 7. Here's the kick. It's on the way, and it's good. A lot of points here in this first half. Unfortunately, Platte County has 7 more, but Carthage back within a score. It's now 21-14, Platte County back in 30. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
63 yards in 3 plays. For those old enough to remember Bullwinkle Show, they had those recurring characters, Chauncey and Edgar, and one of them would say, "You don't see that every day." And the other would say, "What was that?" We had an end zone recovery for a touchdown by Malachi Douglas. So it's now 21-14 Platte County. There's no T right now. Carthage may be trying to do some trickery. When they do, it's an onside kick, and I think the Tigers have it. It's going to be at the 49-yard line of Platte County. Well, Douglas come out of a huddle and just pushed it, and it went 11 yards. There's a discussion going on, so temper the enthusiasm. I don't think the ball was touched by Carthage. And the ball clearly is 11 yards beyond where they have the ball spotted. If we can get an announcement. All right, that's what we got. So the Tigers have the ball right back, a chance to tie it. I have it at the 49-yard line of Platte County. First down, Nichols in motion. And they'll run the sweep with him. Up the middle he goes after turning the corner inside the 40. He's to the 37-yard line of Platte County. The Tigers come back. They've used that onside kick and done very well with it this year. Now they have a chance to put in the tying score. First down. I'm back. 37-yard line, doing some technical work here. Make the sweep and the fumble. But I think, well, hang on. Platte County says they have it, but I think Carthage got back on it. No indication. That means Carthage has it. So Muff's handoff will lose the yardage back to the 40. Forgot I had an extra microphone here, so I popped that in here so we get some. Maybe if I remember to turn it up, we can hear the penalties and some of the other action going down on the field. We are totally sealed up. Second down and 13. Here's a delayed handoff. Can he keep his feet? Yes, that's Landon West. Taking people with him. He's down to the 30-yard line. That looked like a Statue of Liberty. They get it all the way down to the 31, so they get the lost yardage back plus. It'll be third down. They need the 27. So third down and 4. I was actually searching for the football to see who had it there. Maybe they got mixed up, but then once West got it, he got a little ahead of himself, stumbled, but kept going. They dragged tacklers as far as he could. They need the 27 for the first down near hash mark, 21-14 Platte County. Pitch play goes Landon, goes up. He's got the first down. He's to the 25. Hank Fowler was there. It'll be a new set of downs for the Tigers. First and 10 at the 25, and the question is, when Platte County gets the ball back, will Marriott be back there at quarterback? He looks like he's all right. I catch him here on the sidelines. He's dropping back and doesn't seem to have any pain because he went hobbling off a while ago. Here's a low snap. Going to go to Landon West again. And he's going to get a few yards this time, not much. He's to the 23. It'll be second down and 8. Coming down to the 5-minute mark of the first half. Platte County leading 21-14. Tigers just scored moments ago when a fumble into the end zone from Browning, and Malachi Douglas jumped on it. And then they Tigers, thanks to Malachi Douglas, pushed a little 11-yard kick for recovery, and they have the ball again, but they're second and long here, 8 yards to go at the 25 of Platte County. There goes a steady dive to Landon again. He moves to the 20. It'll be 3rd and 5 from there. Once again, it was Cole and Jack Johnson. 7th play coming up on the drive, which started at the 49 of Platte County. The odd numbers played today. The even numbers in the classes will play tomorrow. Good luck to Nixa. They're going to be here. Seneca's already won. Tipton won the Class 1. Here's a pitch to West, far side. Prior to the 20, breaks the tackle 15, turns the corner 10, down the sideline, leaps over a man near the 5. And where are they going to put him out? Boy, he got another few yards. I thought he went out of bounds at the 5. They're going to put him at the 2. It was Moore that finally slowed him down. Now they say the ball fumbled. They rule a touchback as Carthage apparently fumbled the ball. Still no explanation yet, but it looks like Platte County's going to get the ball at the 20. I didn't see the ball come out. I see they'll make an announcement that Carthage has lost possession. West went up and he hit the ground. I thought he was okay, and I didn't see the ball come out, but apparently it rolled out of the end zone. The pylon was knocked over. Now, could be that's what happened. The football hit that and went out of bounds, but this vantage point you couldn't tell. They've had another timeout on the field, so let's slip away for a 30-second break. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Vintage Timekeepers is rooting for the Carthage Tigers, and they hope you'll cheer them on too. Vintage Timekeepers knows that hard work, setting goals, volunteering, and building relationships are important things that improve character and create success in life. Our young students learn those life skills in the classroom and in team sports. Chris and staff at Vintage Timekeepers across the street from the Carthage Post Office wants the best for our student athletes and entire student body. Join them in saying, "Go Tigers!"
The promising drive is still under discussion right now. They haven't placed the football anywhere. Right now it's ruled a touchback, and Platte County will have it at the 20. I guess they're using some kind of replay. Otherwise, it would not take this long. Platte County, for the moment, leads 21-14. If this call gets reversed, Carthage will have the ball on a 1st and goal. Both teams are partially on the field. The linesman ruled a touchback. There was a little bit of a discussion. But, I mean, I don't know. If the ball went out of the end zone, it went out of the end zone unless they're saying he was down by contact. That could be what they're talking about. They're still discussing. Let's slip in another 30 seconds. If they get the decision, I'll let you know. Back in 30, Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Well, get your hopes up. So they reversed the call Hallelujah. First down at the 5-yard line. So it did hit the pylon. And they ruled it out of bounds, but you thought the pylon was inbound. So anyway, the call's been reversed, and the Tigers have life. First down and goal at the 5. Now we're back to trying to get that tying touchdown. Browning awaits the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to turn to the left. He's going to be hit, and he's going to dive for a couple of yards. He could have been hit at the line, but he did a nice job getting away from the tackler. K.J. Stalling almost had him for a loss, but Browning managed to get by him, and he made it down inside the 4. So second and goal there. This will be the 9th play coming up. 3:30 left to go here in the first half. 21-14, Platte County. Tigers almost had a drive stopped, but they changed the call. Jet Dalton way out to the right. I have a feeling this will stay on the ground. Looks like West will take the snap. He does. He'll look for an opening. He's dropped at the 6. Charles Baskerville was the man who got him. So now it'll be at least 10 plays, and now they're 2 yards further back. So they got a reprieve, but unfortunately they've went -1 on 2 possessions. Under 3 minutes remaining, 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Carthage will have the ball to start, so you'd sure like to tie this thing up. 10 seconds on the clock. They come to the line. Nichols out wide to the right. Browning will take the snap. They're at the 6. He'll roll right, looking to throw. Still looking, directing traffic, and now he's going to try for the end zone, and he is going to be close. Still no indication. I think they're going to reel him short. He took off and angled for the sideline, and it's going to be 4th down and about a yard. The ball's going to be between the goal line and the 1 on 4th down coming up. Ooh, yeah. Now, they made a movie about the longest yard. Is this the sequel? Tigers in the huddle. Now they break it. Less than a yard to go. Browning and West. And a whistle. That's probably going to go on the timeout called. Hopefully on it. The field judge threw the flag, and when he did that, I thought, uh-oh, that's a delay of game. But Platte County calls a timeout. So while they do that, we'll take another break. 1:43 to go in the half. 21-14 Platte County. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agents.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
KDMO Carthage.
First half drama here. Had a little bit all on this drive. An onside kick recovered to the 49. What looked to be a first and goal was ruled a touchback. They reversed that decision, and now the Tigers are 4th and goal and a half yard to go. Down by 7. This will be the 11th play coming up. Platte County already out there on defense. Tigers come to the line. Browning will take the snap. He'll go himself, and he's going to be hit. He gets off the tackle, and he's going to score. Touchdown. He was dead at the 1-yard line, but he wriggled away and just kind of did a round the rosy and into the end zone. So now the Tigers a point away from tying. 1:39 left to go on the first half clock. Douglas will try to make it 21 apiece. long snap count. High snap, got it down though. Kick is up, and it's good. So the Tigers come back with 2 touchdowns after Platte County goes up 2 touchdowns. We're tied at 21. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger Football, Music Radio, 93.5.
Carthage Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
Well, there's no rest for us in the athletic season. The boys and girls get underway with the tournaments next week, and it's going to be 2-0 Carthage Tigers. They'll play Link Academy, first round of the tournament Thursday at 7. Then depending on win or loss, they'll play at 7 or 8:30 on Friday night. And up for grabs on Saturday. So we start basketball coverage on Thursday. I think I have a quick turnaround. Some of these guys are going to do the same that are on the field right now. Here's the approach. A little floater to the far side. Fair catch. It's fumbled. And finally covered back by Platte County at the 30. Went off the helmet of the guy that called the fair catch. I believe that was Fiedler. And that was near a disaster for Platte County. So Platte County has the ball and 2 timeouts, 1:39 to go. And they have it at their own 30-yard line. And Marriott is back out there. Geisler is his running back. 2 receivers each side. They've had a pretty good mix, pass and run so far. And Marriott wants to throw. Has to chase, moves to his left, throws back against the grain. It's going to be a catch at the 41-yard line. Great catch. Taken in by Ty Christopher. Then Brody Jackson rolled him out of bounds. I thought that ball was going to be a little bit underthrown, but I was kind of anticipating Jackson, that ball going to him, but it did not. It's a first down at the 44. He was there, but good job by Christopher to bring it in. Again, Marriott to throw. Sets up, goes out the other side. That's a catch, and the ball is going to be, well, they ruled incomplete? Yes, incomplete. The ball did pop out, and I was hoping for the old football move. I'm quite sure it would have been there, but they call it incomplete, second down. Clock at 1:23 to go here in the second quarter. 21-21 score. Again, 2 receivers each side. Again, Marriott looking to go to the air. Plenty of time. Throws it way wide, incomplete. He was looking out on the far side for Braden Stevens. So now it's third down. Malachi Douglas on that coverage. Clock stopped again. 1:18 to go here in the second quarter. Ball at the 44, just outside the 44 of Platte County. Platte County scored first. Carthage tied it. Platte County got 2 touchdowns to take a 21-7 lead at 9:15. The Tigers caught them just moments ago at 1:39. It's 7-7, 14-14. And timeout's been called. And Carthage calls the timeout. So each team with 2. And go ahead and stay here for this one. It's going to be balls and strikes, fouls or flags, referees and game officials, vital part of high school athletics. Ever tried your hand at officiating? You know how hard these men and women work, and certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials, authority figures, that's one of the most valuable lessons that can be taught to the students. Message brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and 93.5 FM. Third down and 10 for Platte County at their own 44. 21-21 tie. 1:18 remaining. A nice for a third down stop here. 3 receivers left. Going to swing it out far side. That's Geisler. Look, gets a block. Tries to get another block. He's going to be hit at the 47 and knocked down finally. That was frustrating. He was doing some great juke moves, but Carthage guys stayed with him. The first 2 guys a little bit frustrated, but finally the tackle made. Malachi Douglas ran him down. 4th down coming up. Clock is under a minute. Platte County, no signs of kicking. Marriott looks to the sidelines. They may at least, maybe they're just trying to run off some time, but this is a clever bunch, so expect everything, and now timeout has been called. The Platte County calls the timeout. I think that's what the case was. They were just running time off the clock. 29 seconds to go, but like I said, don't let that fool you. As the Tigers have come back with 14 points after trailing by 14. Platte County scored a 98-yard run. That's when the Tigers had a good drive going. That was on their second possession. They punted. The ball rolled to the 2. First down, did virtually nothing, and then it was 98-yard run, a great run there by Geisler as he looked to go out of bounds. I think everybody thought he did, but the referees said no, and he went 98 yards. So they are going to show punt. And now Nichols will drop back around the 20. And they will kick it away, a high kick. Nichols fair catch, 21-yard line. 23 seconds in a tie ball game. You get the ball to start. You put it in your pocket and start in the third quarter. You got some kind of play that might work. So the ball at the 21-yard line. 23 seconds remaining. First down and 10, ball at the far hash. Ramming is going to hand off to West. Breaks open across the 25, still taking people with him to the 27. No indication to stop the clock. It's going to run on down. And that's going to be it. So anticipated a good game. We got it right now. 21-21, Carthage and Platte County. Take a 3-minute break and come back. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Fall Fridays in Carthage means one thing, Tigers football. And OMB Bank is proud to be right there with you, cheering from the stands and supporting our student athletes on and off the field. As your community bank, we believe in backing the teams, the traditions, and the people who make Carthage special. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're honored to help bring you every play of Carthage Tigers football. Stop by and see us at 535 West Fur Road, or visit us anytime at ombbank.com. OMB Bank, community banking made better. Member FDIC.
Fast Monkey Auto is cheering on our Carthage Tigers. I'm Carthage graduate Jason Cornett, owner of Fast Monkey Auto. Need reliable auto service that keeps you on the road? Then look no farther than Fast Monkey Auto in Carthage. Whether it's oil changes, brakes, state inspections, or suspension work, we've got you covered. At Fast Monkey Auto, we pride ourselves on fast, friendly service, keeping you informed every step of the way. Visit us today at 2302 Fair Lawn Avenue. At Fast Monkey Auto, we've got your back. 417-358-0756 or fastmonkeyauto.com. Go Tigers!
Is your lawn looking more like a wild jungle than a peaceful green retreat?
Call Turf Tamers Lawn Service, the local Carthage experts serving all of southwest Missouri. We'll banish weeds, tackle those unruly grasses, and transform your yard into a calm, beautiful turf. From mowing and fertilizing to landscaping and even snow removal, Turf Tamers does it all. Get your free estimate today. 417-434-0810. Turf Tamers, because your lawn deserves the best.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers.
Back here at Pratt Stadium in Missouri Western in St. Joseph. Jim Taylor with you here. And very good ball game. It's seesawed back and forth. And it's right now an even keel, 21 apiece, as the Platte County Pirates took the opening kickoff all the way down to the Carthage 33. And they took it in 6 plays for a touchdown to make it 7-0. But the Tigers came back at 3:08, got the ball their own 24, and took it in on 11 plays for the touchdown, and they tied it at 7. It was Landon West scoring at 3:08, and Platte County scored again. It was a 76-yard, 7-play drive. A couple of times in this game that the Tigers have had a chance to stop them on 3rd or 4th down. Platte County continued converting a couple of first downs late in the previous set of downs, and Marriott scored from 8 yards out and made it 14-7, 76 yards in 7 plays. Tigers got the ball back. They punted after 5 plays and got the ball at the 2-yard line. But on the second play, Geisler ran 98 yards for the touchdown. And all of a sudden it was Platte County up 21-7. But then the Tigers got the ball back, put together a great drive. And it was only 3 plays as Browning got down to the 1-yard line. The set of downs was set up by Tate, it was Tate Nichols on the reception. Had he caught it on the fly, that would have been a touchdown, but he had to wait on the ball to get there, and he got tackled at the 2-yard line. And then on the 3rd play in that drive, Browning headed for the end zone, got stopped at the goal line. The ball popped in the air. It was about an equal portion, 5 and 5, reached down to get the football, and they said Malachi Douglas came out with the football. And that was a touchdown, and it's 21-14. And then the Tigers went for the onside. Douglas again at the forefront. He kicked it, just a little bitty squirter, went 11 yards, and the Tigers covered it up. They had a discussion whether it went 10 yards, but to me it wasn't much of a discussion. If you're going to say the ball is at the 49 of the enemy territory, that means it went 11 yards. It went more than 10. But they talked about it, and they gave the ball to the Tigers, and then a run by Landon West nearly got into the end zone. He was upended around the 5. Initially, they ruled the ball out of bounds through the end zone for a touchback, but they looked at it, and the call was reversed. The Tigers got it back, but it took them 4 plays. Browning took it in. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, and then he spun off of that tackler, and he managed to go in standing. The extra point was good. That was 49 yards, 11 plays, and it's 21-21 here at the half. We'll take another break. Come back in 3 minutes. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rice family. Go Big Blue.
Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisor Tony Kennard knows that any successful team plans for the future, works hard, and sets goals. Tony wants the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in coming years. Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Call Carthage alumnus Matthew Sherrill at 417-624-2220. Go Big Blue. Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20-plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
During this Carthage Tiger broadcast, Freeman Health System congratulates all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make those young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Locally owned, not-for-profit, and nationally recognized, and with over 80 specialties across more than 30 locations in the four-state area, Freeman Health System provides a wide array of medical and behavioral health services. Freeman Health System. Care matters here.
At Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Beimdick Insurance, we know what it takes to win, on the field and off. Just like the Carthage Tigers, we build our team with top talent, craft a winning strategy, and make sure you've got the best protection for every play. Whether you're covering your family or your business, let us be your insurance MVP. Call Assured Partners of Missouri at 417-358-4007 and join the winning team. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Back here at Spratt Stadium in St. Joseph, and earlier today, the Seneca Indians defeated Lift for Life by a score of 33-26. Roman Miller scored first for Seneca at 3:30 end of the first quarter, and then Lift for Life came back at 10:35 of the second quarter, and Javon Scott, he scored. They missed their extra point. Seneca again scored at 8:57 of the second. That was, again, Roman Miller, a 1-yard run, and that was 14-6. But Lift for Life scored the next two touchdowns, 6:20, a 45-yard pass to Deshaun Moss. Then he caught another one for 44. Those came at 6:20 and 53 seconds, respectively. And they missed both their extra points, so they were still down. I checked that. They were up 18-14, but then Seneca came back. Drew Sherwood, 12-yard pass, 12 seconds, and then that put Seneca back up at halftime, and then Seneca scored at 8:18. Third quarter, Brody Probert, 27-18 there. Lift for Life, boy, if they made their extra points, they might have pulled this one out. Javion Scott, he scored at 3:54. They managed to get that one. So it was 27-26. That was a two-point conversion. Then it went that way into the fourth quarter. Then at 10:52, the last score went to Seneca. Probert on a 5-yard rush, and they missed that extra point. So one of the oddball scores, but Seneca, the state champs in Class 3 at 33-26. And every year it seems there's a Cardinal as a state champion, and that goes to Tipton. They beat Putnam County in Class 1 today. And that score I don't have with me. I believe it's 37-14. Putnam allowed 2 late touchdowns, pretty much after the game had been decided anyway. But congratulations to those two teams. Tomorrow gets underway with Class 4, Kearney and Hannibal. They play at 11 o'clock. Class 2, St. Pius X. I believe they're out of Kansas City. They play Blair Oaks. That'll be at 3 o'clock. And the weekend ends with a great matchup, Lee Summit against Nixa. That'll be at 7 o'clock right here at Missouri Western. Tigers and the Platte County Pirates are tied at 21. And I swear this clock is going like every 1 second is taking like 5 seconds. We're still about 10 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. Carthage won the toss, and they will have the ball to start the third quarter. We'll take another 3-minute break and come back. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Vintage Timekeepers is rooting for the Carthage Tigers, and they hope you'll cheer them on too. Vintage Timekeepers knows that hard work, setting goals, volunteering, and building relationships are important things that improve character and create success in life. Our young students learn those life skills in the classroom and in team sports. Chris and staff at Vintage Timekeepers across the street from the Carthage Post Office wants the best for our student athletes and entire student body. Join them in saying, Go Tigers!
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance agents can help protect your future dreams, like turning your home into an oasis. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Kathleen Carter Agency, LLC at 1921 South Garrison or call 417-358-9715 today.
Carthage Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
There are gonna be times. Times when you hit the ground running, and times when you just hit the ground hard. Mercy is ready for all of it, with specialists who not only have a heart for athletes, but for the people who support them. So when you have a health challenge to overcome, choose the team that considers every one of your victories one of ours. Find your Mercy provider at mercy.net/victory. That's mercy.net/victory. Mercy, your life is our life's work.
21-21 at the half. Carthage will get the ball to start. Going to look at some of the stats we went over. Carthage will do that again here in just a moment. Looking at Platte County stats, their running back Geisler's 1,059 yards. They have another guy, Rocco Merritt. He's the quarterback. He had 660 yards. Then Zach Birch at 223, so they're pretty set on who is in the backfield. Marietta has had 186 completions out of 253. 52 touchdowns. Yeah. Scored 12 on the ground. He's had 6 intercepted. Braden Stevens has scored 18 touchdowns. He's one of their main receivers. Baskerville, he is 7 touchdowns. Ty Christopher with 12. Brooks Hall and Jack Oots, they both have 7 apiece. Look at their season record so far. They beat William Chrisman to start things 56-7. Beat Grain Valley. That was the first of 2 meetings, 54-23. Then took on Fort Osage, beat them 46-7. Washburn Rural, usually a good team, but no match that night. Platte County won it 60-28. And then Belton was a victim, 69-14. 49-7 over Smithville. They beat Truman 63-0. 70-6 over Ruskin. And then beat Raytown 42-7. The shutout St. Pius, the 10th. That is 42-0 on that score. And then Rockhurst, they beat them 29-22. These are playoff games. They had an even number of districts, so they had to go play that extra game. That's why they're 13-0. Then they had a shootout with Grain Valley, won that one 46-33. And then last week, it's close for about a quarter and a half before Platte County pulled away and beat Kirkwood 64-35. Go back on the Carthage side. Landon West has had 1,714 yards. He's averaged 7 yards a carry. He's averaged 156 yards a game. The Tigers have outrushed their opponents 283 to 159. Passing is Browning 83 of 114. He's had 3 interceptions. One of those was returned for a touchdown. He has 10 touchdowns, and defense for Carthage has given up 8. And the Tigers have had 5 interceptions. 2 of those came last week. Tate Nichols, you think he'd have more than 1 touchdown, but he leads with 17 receptions coming in 2 tonight, 330 yards. Landon Bland has 6. Jack Carlton has a touchdown. On the defensive side, Noah Norberry, Jordan Brunert, and Jet Dalton lead the way with tackles, 129, 115, 99. The Tigers got underway back on August 29, 50-8 over Waynesville. And then Ozark beat them 49-21. Glendale was 48-15. The only loss came to Nixa, a game that the Tigers were actually in it. They scored right at the outset of the third quarter, but then back-to-back touchdowns gave separation for Nixa, and they won that one 38-22. Tigers came back the next week and put a whooping on Willard, 59-14. Then one of the key games I thought of the year was Joplin, a game that Carthage didn't particularly play well, but they pulled it out, won it by a score of 28-21. That was a Joplin team that had been struggling up until then. Joplin got a little momentum toward the latter part of the season and did some damage in their districts. But Carthage came away thanks to that goat interception on the final drive of Joplin, won by 7. Then the game where they saw themselves go down 21-0, fall their way back, try to go for 2, missed it, was 28-27. They got one more chance. The defense gave them another chance. Then a couple of long pass plays and a personal foul penalty got the Tigers set up for Malachi Douglas winning field goal with no time on the clock. They won that one 30-28. And then I call it the masterpiece game against Webb City on the 17th of October, where they just ate the football pretty much all of the second half. Had a 21-play drive with a 7-point lead when they scored, and won that one 28-14. And then tight game with Neosho early on, but Neosho made some, I think, 3 mistakes in a row there in the latter portion of the second quarter and opened up the game. I believe it was like 35-14 at half, and Neosho had actually, I think they had the lead at one point, and then they just fell apart. They kicked mistakenly on third down. They dropped a punt, I believe it was. I think they must have muffed up a kickoff, and they fell apart in that one. Then they came right back after Carthage got the bye week, and pretty much all Carthage in that one, 42-7. And tight game, had Republic leading at half in the next game for the district championship, but Tigers put that one to rest. 31-14 was the final on that one. And then a game where they kind of had a little bit of a downer there in the third quarter, which saw Capital City come back within 5, but Coach said he never really felt too anxious about it, and guys righted themselves in that fourth quarter and won it 36-17. Then last week, a game which the ground game had a very tough time against that Cardinal Ritter defense, but they managed to eke it out. It was 13-8 for the longest time, but then they put that touchdown in late and won it by a score of 20-8. In this one, Platte County ran the opening kickoff back to the 33 of Carthage, and 6 plays later, Geisler put it in, make it 7-0. The Tigers on their initial possession, 11 plays, 74 yards, and West scored at 3:08 to tie it. When Platte County came back, 7 plays, 76 yards. Marriott scored from 8 at 1:21. Tigers punted, looked like they had them hemmed in. First down, gained nothing, but then on second down from the 2-yard line, Geisler, the running back, did a great tightrope walk and went 98 yards down the near sideline, make it 21-7, but the Tigers fought back. Next possession, big play down to Tate Nichols, got him down inside the 5, and then took him 3 plays to get in the end zone. Actually, it was not the most conventional way to get in there. If you didn't listen, shame on you for one thing, but it was routing going in for the touchdown. He got to the goal line, the ball popped in the air, landed, nobody caught it, and Malachi Douglas was the man who reached in there among the big pile, and they ruled it a touchdown. So that made it 21-14, and then Douglas kicked a little onside kick that just got across for the needed 10 yards. Tigers recovered. And then there was a run down inside the 5 where Landon West looked like he was down. Then they ruled the ball was into the end zone and out for a touchback. Well, they reviewed it, and they reversed the call, so the Tigers got the ball back at the 5. Took them 4 plays, and Browning went in. That was the tying touchdown at 21-21, 49 yards in 11 plays. We're just about ready for the third quarter. State championship, Class 5. Now a collective 24 minutes away from seeing who's going to come out number 1. Only combined 1 loss between the 2 teams. Hopefully it'll be a combined 2 losses. We'll come back here in 1 minute. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
Tigers will stay right to left in the third quarter. The West on the near side, the Nichols on the far side. Platte County just now gets onto the field. We'll see if they do a turnabout here. Carthage got an onside kick. That was their next to the last possession when they tied the game eventually. See what Sterling Wilson was told by the coach. He knew something was up on that onside kick because they did not use a tee. Douglas kicked it from right on the ground. Now, Wilson was going to go far hash to kick. Now he goes near hash. Well, 1 half left. Here we go. Moving West at the 20. 25-30 has the wall to the 35, and that's where they'll stop him. Carthage takes over at their own 35-yard line. The wall collapsed. He had some blockers in front, but Platte County bunched it up, and Nichols could make the 35, still a decent starting point. We're tied at 21 here in the state championship game. St. Joseph. Two receivers to the left side. Snap goes to Landon, and he goes for 4. He's to the 39. He got a bad spot, so he only goes for 3. Tackle looked like it was Brody Hawk on the stop. So it'll be second down and 7 yards to go. Platte County's had 2 leads. Carthage has caught them. Second down and 7. Browning awaits the snap. Man comes in motion. Fake the pitch, and they go to Browning, and he almost broke it across the 45. That's going to be a first down. As they move the chains. Had he not tripped, he'd still be running. So a new set for Carthage at the 45, just inside that mark. They faked the sweep to Nichols, and he kept it going straight ahead. Just enough guys went that way, and he went straight with it and nearly broke it. I didn't see who got him around the ankles, but it is a first down. Give it to West. Breaks some more tackles. He goes to the 40. Now, the 45 to the 50. He'll get 5 and a second and 5. Hawk again on the stop for Platte County. 21-21 tie. Minute and a half gone in the third quarter. We have Kinder out wide right, slot right. They're going to pitch it out to West. He's in trouble, shakes that tackler, tries to turn the corner, and he'll get maybe a yard. He's in Platte County territory. He'll get a little bit more than a yard. He'll be inside the 49. They rolled out. He took the pitch wide and just could not turn the corner. He kept running out of real estate, but he managed to keep it positive. So it'll be third down. They need the 45 of Platte County. 21-21 game. Carlton goes way out to the left. Another receiver out to the right. Man comes in motion. They give it off on the sweep, and it's going to be blown up. Back into Carthage territory at the 48. They were watching that one. As Nichols got dropped for a loss. That'll set up a fourth down. Fourth down and 7 for Carthage. And they will go ahead and kick. 5 plays and a punt. Well, that means the Pirates will get their first possession here in the third. Here's a high snap. Look out. Now they blow the whistle. That could be a break. Carthage called a timeout. Carthage had to spend a timeout. That wasn't good. But saved the high snap from what could have been disaster, so we'll take a break as Carthage had to spend an early timeout. 21-21 tie when we come back. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Fall Fridays in Carthage means one thing, Tigers football. And OMB Bank is proud to be right there with you, cheering from the stands and supporting our student athletes on and off the field. As your community bank, we believe in backing the teams, the traditions, and the people who make Carthage special. From kickoff to the final whistle, we're honored to help bring you every play of Carthage Tigers football. Stop by and see us at 535 West Fur Road or visit us anytime at ombbank.com. OMB Bank, community banking made better. Member FDIC.
Personnel change during this timeout. Don't think they had the right guys in there. They're going to try for it looks like. Browning under center. Naturally goes back. He'll wait the snap. He'll fake. He'll drop. He'll roll left. Still rolling, wants to throw. Still gets away, throws it, and it's incomplete. The receiver fell down. It would have been short anyway. Browning did a great job getting away. He might have been able to run an angle for that first down because there was nobody there. So Platte County catches a break as they turn it over on downs. And Platte County get the ball in Carthage territory. He rolled all the way to his right, started back, to the left, and rolled back to the right. I think if he'd have noticed he had that real estate, he probably would have thought better and kept it. So now the defense called on to do something here. Marriott, who went out hobbling after that long touchdown run by his teammate, he's going to throw. The ball is, well, he pumped and now throws again, and the incomplete. Thought that ball got deflected, but there's a flag. It's been thrown at the 46-yard line. So we wait for the sorting out of that. Now they throw the flag back at the 48, so that probably will be a hold. I think maybe that was batted back, and you can't throw the ball twice. It's batted back at you. Oh, that is right. I was right. I thought that ball was tipped. And they lose it down, and it's from the spot of the foul. Are they going to mark? Are they going to? NFL, it's a spot foul, but looks like it's going to be yardage back. So I didn't think I was seeing things. So an illegal forward pass. It's at the 44-yard line. They'll give a miracle for me. Let's see if the Tigers can take advantage of it. 2nd and 18. Handoff goes to Geisler, trying to spread him out. Braden Odell's got him at the 46. He gained a little bit. It's going to be 3rd down from there. It'll be 3rd down. Coming down to 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. 21-21 tie. 3rd down and 16 for Platte County. I was talking about one time. Well, you need it this one time on this set. They flood the receivers, 3 to the near side, 1 out to the left. Marriott takes the high snap. He's looking, being chased, still being chased, tries to turn it up. Going to throw it. It's going to be out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th down. On the rush, Joshua Hill forced him to throw it away, and it's going to be 4th down, and Carthage gets the ball back with a clean exchange. It'll be Nichols inside his 20. We await, and the kick, low kick, going to land, and they're going to let it roll. It's going to roll sideways, fortunately. Not the best field position, but that could have went down inside the 10. It took a right turn, and it lands at the 17. This offense is capable of taking poor field position and making it into a scoring drive. You got to do it here. 7:21 left to go in the 3rd quarter. So each team has punted twice. There's Browning. No, that's West. He's going to make it across the 20 to the 22. Thought initially it was going to be Browning taking it to the right side, but they gave it off to Landon, and he makes the 22. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Tigers had it moments ago. 6 plays, turned it over on downs. Douglas goes out wide right. And he comes in motion. Fake to him. Give it off. Breaking out is Landon. He goes to the 30. That's a first down. Up there by Caleb Hill. Also there was Nolan Sipes. First down and 10 for Carthage. 21-21 tie here, third quarter. Class 5 state championship game. West takes the snap. That direct snap's not worked well tonight. He's going to lose a yard back to the 29. Second down and 11. So they have noticed that throughout the games that Platte County has watched of Carthage. Just under half of the third quarter eaten up. So second down and 11. Ball at the left hash, receiver out to the left. Browning awaits the snap. No, it's West again. He's going to take this one a little better this time. He's going to cross the 35 to the 38-yard line, maybe the 37. Let's see where they put him. They'll put him between the 37 and 38. They'll compromise. So it'll be third and short, be a little bit less than 3, all between the 37 and the 38. Platte County scored first at 9:16 of the first quarter. Carthage came back 3:08 to tie it. Platte County scored at 1:21 of the second. They scored again at 9:15 of the second. 1:21 of the first, 9:15 of the second. Led 21-7, but Carthage scored 7:47 and 1:39 to tie it. Here's a running play by Browning. He gets the first down. He did a sidestep. Looked like he was going to be hit, but then he got past that defender, and he makes the first down carry. He's out to the 43-yard line. Brody Jackson out wide right. Receiver up to the near side. Looks like Nichols. Browning fakes going forward, gives to West. They grabbed the football. He hung on to it. He gets 2. He's to the 45. On the stop was Baskerville. Second down and 8 yards to go. With the 8th play coming up. Started on the 17. Each team punted in this third quarter. Well, actually, Carthage with the punt. They tried to go for it on downs. They turned it over on downs, but forced Platte County on a 3-and-out and illegal forward pass. Stunted their drive. So here's second down and 8. 2 receivers each side. Browning to throw. He's being chased, and he's going to throw it out toward a receiver. There should be no flag. It'll be incomplete. West was the nearest one to it. Platte County, they're asking for intentional grounding. But there was a receiver in the area. Was he close enough? So incomplete pass. So it'll be third down. He was pressured the moment he got the football. The Tigers need 7 yards for first down. They need the Platte County 47. We're tied at 21, 3:30 and counting, third quarter. Now we have a stop. Well, key ingredient to this ball game, we need a football. Platte County's going to give them a football, but Carthage has theirs, and they finally get it relayed out there. Great invention. Play a game with that thing. Here's Browning back to throw again. He throws out to the far sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. He's anticipating interception there. It was intended for Brody Jackson. but it went over both him and the defender. And will Carthage try again from this spot of the field? Fourth down, they need the 47 of Platte County. Clock stopped at 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. And they're going to show going for it. Tigers do quick kick. He steps back 2 steps, and that's what he's going to do. So they will kick, and it's going to take another nice roll. Going to go inside the 10, and the defense are going to get a second chance. Another ball down at the 2-yard line. Well, it took them 2 plays and a touchdown last time Platte County was down there. See if the defense can stiffen up this time around. They held Platte County moments ago to a 3-and-out. I bet that hasn't happened much this year. But you're going to need to do it a few more times. It was all offense first half, and looks like the defense, for the most part of this third quarter, is going to rule. So ball at the far hash, as Platte County going left to right, they have the ball at the 2-yard line. Empty backfield. Marriott's going to have a quick throw. It's caught by Stevens. He's going to go for about 4 yards. He's down at the 5. Tate Nichols on the stop. He's second down. Platte County goes without a huddle. Then they get the play relayed in. And it's passed along. Now Geisler joins him in the backfield. That is the quarterback, Marriott. He'll throw again. He looks left, still wants to throw, fires. It's going to be caught across the side at the 30. They say a juggling. Carthage is saying he juggled it, but they're going to give him the catch. And only one official was watching the play, and he's going to rule it a catch at the 30-yard line. It goes to Stevens. So now they're out of the hole. The other official down, I believe it was the field judge, he was out of position. He had his back to the play, so he couldn't tell. So the only one who saw it ruled the catch. Here's a ball taken to the 35-yard line. That's a 5-yard pickup. And Geisler makes it. And looks like Bland on the stop there. Second down. Coming down to the 2-minute mark. Third quarter, 21-21 game. 2 receivers each side. Back to throw again. Marriott, he's being chased this time. He gets around the tackler, throws to a wide-open man at the midfield. It's going to be a race to the 30, to the 20, and it's going to be a touchdown. They nearly got Marriott for a sack, and then a man broke open over the middle, and it's a touchdown. So it'll go 69 yards, and the catch goes to Baskerville. Didn't catch the number going down the field, so I had to wait till they showed it on the screen. So a call that went against Carthage. And they score one play later. They nearly had him for a sack. Extra point is good. So now it's 28-21, Platte County. And we'll take a 30-second pause and come back. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
That was 69 yards on the pass play. And again, from the 2-yard line, they score 2 98-yard drives. 3 plays. And kick's taken at the 10 by Nichols. He goes to the 20, and he's going to get a pretty good return. They'll mark him down near the 30. Tigers again in possession. They've had turnover on downs, and they had 9 plays and had to punt. Now they're 7 down with 1:40 left to go in the third. Now you got to make the plays go your way. Carlton goes out wide left. Goes to Nichols. And he's going to go across the 30, and he's going to get 2 to the 32. Carthage has never led. Platte County's had the lead each time. Tied 21 at the half. It's going to be second down and a short 8. Receiver goes out to the right. That's Womack. Browning wants to throw. He rolls left now, has to come back the other direction. Now he's going to have to try to run with it, and he's going to be dropped at the 30. It'll be 3rd and 10. It was Brady Hawk on the stop. So 3rd down and 10. A little bit more than 10 now. They spot the ball inside the 30. Carthage will have to snap it. There's about a 12-second difference on the clock. They've used up a timeout. They may have to use another one here. Down to 5 seconds. Down to 2. And they get the play away. Browning wants to throw again. Steps to his left, still stepping. Now rolls. He's going to try to run. He's going to go down the sideline near the 40. That's going to be a first down. So Zane Browning opened up the lane to the left side. He saw it, and he makes a first down. A big play right there as the third quarter ends. Carthage down 7. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter. It's 28-21 Platte County for the state championship. Back here in 1 minute, Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Call Carthage alumnus Matthew Sherrill at 417-624-2220. Go Big Blue.
KDMO Carthage Joplin.
12 minutes left and -7 for Carthage. Here's Landon West. He gets some blocks and he moves across the 45. Nice gain out to the 47 of Carthage. Platte County led 7-0. It was 7-7. They led at the end of the quarter 14-7. They got out to a 21-7 lead. Carthage came back with 14 of their own. Game stayed tied till just moments ago, and Baskerville caught a 69-yard pass. Tigers have a second and short. Browning will keep this one, and he breaks free on the far side. He's got a first down, and he makes it to the 47-yard line. So they continue to move the chain. Of course, Carthage not out of their game. They're only one score down. Just started the fourth quarter. receiver out wide left. It's going to be West on the snaps. Got a block 45 far sideline. First down again. Across the 35. And they'll mark him at the 33. But we have a flag. They've done very well tonight. I don't think either team has been penalized yet, except for that illegal forward pass. Unfortunately, this one's going to come back, I think. So it's a spot foul. Still going to be plenty of yards to get back now. That was a great run there by Landon West. It's going to put the ball back to the Carthage 46. And now it's 2nd and 18. You always hear that term, untimely penalties. I think all penalties are untimely, especially if they're against you. And that one, at this juncture, yes. They're going to have to try to make it up. They put 2 receivers each side. Browning to throw. Throws it back, off to West, crosses midfield, and he goes back into the Platte County territory. That's going to set up about a 2nd and 12. So they got most of that back. Gain of 6 yards on the play. Didn't quite open up enough. Landon kind of had to wait for the ball to get to him. Second down and 12. 28-21, Platte County. Give it off to West. Has a hole. Takes people with him. He moves closer to the sticks. He's going to make it a 3rd down and makeable. It's going to be about 5 yards to go. Now they move it back about a football, so it's now closer to the 42, and they need the 36 for the first down. 3rd down and 6, 9:40 to go in the game. Well, 2019, it went overtime. Here's West on the snap, and he's going to be hit and dropped. That's going to be a loss back to the 42-yard line. So now it's 4th down. Baskerville and Johnson on the stop. So now a key spot, 9:10 to go in the game. Carthage needs the first down. They need the 36. I haven't seen that little flare out to Dalton so far today. They put 3 receivers up top, 1 down to the bottom, and now man comes in motion. That's Nichols. He moves over to the right in the slot. Back to throw Browning. Wants to throw, sidearms it, and it is caught, I believe. It is. Catch made by, I believe that was Carson Kinder at the 32-yard line, so it stays alive. What a great sidearm throw there by Browning. And it was in a crowd, and I was waiting to see if it was going to be taken away, but he held on. A first down pickup at the 31 of Platte County. 8:20 remaining. 28-21 Platte County. They go to the ground. West has a hole, but he got tripped up. Still make 4 yards out of it, east of the 27. Carthage on their 9th play coming up. Walking stick made the tackle. Need the 21 to keep it alive. $7:45 to go in the game. Browning gets the snap, hands it off. That's West. He goes up the middle. Going to be near the first down. They're going to be about a yard short. He's to the 22. Like Matt Cisco was there. third down and a yard. Need the 21. Play 10 coming up. The drive started on their own 30, following a touchdown by Platte County. Here goes Browning keeping. He's going to be across the 20. That's enough for the first down. So the plays keep coming. Now they just got to get it into the end zone again. Clock under 7 minutes remaining. It's a 21-21 tie. The only score thus far in the half. Platte County with 1:47 on the clock, a 69-yard reception, agonizingly right after a near sack of the quarterback. Here's a reverse. They're going to option it maybe. It's going to be breaking tackles is Carlton. He's got running room near side 20. He's going to get something out of nothing. That was going to be a flea flicker, and he had to reverse direction. He nearly got caught back at the 30. He broke away, and he makes it a gain out of all this to the 16. So he gains 4 out of all of that. He'll take it. Didn't lose possession or yardage on that. He nearly had a chance to take it in. Receiver out to the left. Second down. 6 yards to go. Here's West. Tough going, but closer. He's to the 13. They need the 10 for the first down. Third down, 5:30 to go, 28-21, Platte County. A lot of people thought this was going to be a one-sided affair, but Carthage 13 yards away from tying. Here goes Landon. He's in a crowd. He's going to be stopped short. He needs about 1.5 yards. So they converted on fourth down moments ago. They're going to do it again. Hawk on the stop for Platte County. They didn't get a very good spot. This is going to be almost 2 yards to go. This could be the ball game. 4:45 and counting. Carthage down 28-21. Browning awaits the snap. He gets it. He's going to keep it. He's going to try to turn the corner. He does. He's inside the 10. That's a first down. And he makes the 8. So it'll be first and goal. That's the good news. The bad news, it's 8 yards out. If you're going to get a first and goal, you like to have it at least at 5, but you'll take what you got right now. Clock continues to move. Carthage has 2 timeouts. They had to use one on their first possession of the third quarter. And Platte County has their complement. First and goal at the 8. Browning awaits the snap. He'll try to keep. He got a block to the 5. He may make it. He backs his way in. That is a touchdown. And Carthage a point away from tying. Or if they try to go for 2, just putting it out there. So Browning scores from 8. It looks like they're going to go for the single. Of course, they pulled that 2-point play a couple of weeks ago. Braden Odell came off the right end and was wide open. They're going to show single. Long count. They're going to kick it. It's on the way. And it's good. We are tied with 3:59 to go at 28 apiece. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Looking for a high-quality, late-model car, truck, or SUV? At Premier Auto Sales and Service, we've got you covered. Family-owned and operated for 28 years, we're proud to support our Carthage Tigers. Located at 730 West Fairview in Carthage, we offer late-model, like-new used cars, trucks, and SUVs you can trust. Whether you're looking for your next vehicle or need top-notch service, visit us today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page for the latest deals. Premier Auto Sales and Service, where quality meets hometown pride. Go Big Blue.
70 yards, 16 plays, and it's 28 apiece. And you have seen twice tonight Platte County can score in a flash. And both times, ironically, they've been from the 2-yard line in their own territory. Took them 3 plays on the second one, but 2 98-yard drives. We get good kick coverage on this. It'll be Douglas. Here's the approach. They're going to kick it almost straight up. The ball's going to be taken. The ball fumbled. And it's going to be taken back by Platte County at the 33. That ball came off the return man. And the Pirates will get possession at their own 33. We've had some near, I hate the term near miss because it usually means it was a near hit, but both teams have come close on getting something going their way. Now the defense. When called upon this year, they've done very well when they've needed to, and they need to do it right now. 3:57 to go in the game. And Marriott's going to hand it off. That's Geisler. And he breaks a tackle. He's going to get 5, maybe more. He's going to get about 6 on the play to the 40. I think that's the first time they went to the ground in this half. Norbury made the tackle, but it's 2nd down and 4. 2 receivers each side. Again, there goes Geisler looking for a hole. He's going to get a 1st down. He's to the 40. Hang on a second. They're going to, it's going to be good enough. He landed at the 45. They'll mark him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st. So 2 running plays. 3:20 to go in the game. 28-28. 3 receivers out to the right. 1 to the left. Marriott awaits the snap. He's going to go again, Geisler. He's in trouble this time, and he's going to be hit and dropped after about a yard. They could have got him behind the line, but they finally finished him off. It was Carson Kinder and Braden Odell on the stop. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. 2:50 remaining, 28-28 game. One way or the other, this is fun. Marriott awaits the snap. High snap. He steps up. He wants to throw. Got a man open down the middle of the field. It's incomplete. Be 3rd and 9. Well, I mentioned one time. Here's a one-timer right now for this Carthage defense. Platte County needs the 47 of Carthage for a 1st down. 2:30 to go in the contest. Carthage has never led. They've tied it at 7, at 21, and now 28. 3 receivers near, 1 right. 3rd and 8, and he wants to throw. Marriott throws over the middle. It's caught. It's going to be near 1st down. He's going to be pulled down short, about 2 yards. It's going to be at the 49. They need the 47. Now 4th down and 2. The clock is still moving. Be about 2 minutes to go when they snap it. Oh, for a stop. Marriott barks out the count. They're going to maybe try to draw him offside. They look toward the sidelines, and I think they call a timeout. They do. Each team with 2 timeouts and 1:54 to go in the game. 4th and 2 when we come back in 30 seconds. 28-28 game. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisor Tony Kennard knows that any successful team plans for the future, works hard, and sets goals. Tony wants the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in coming years. Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
4th down, 2 yards to go for Platte County. They need the Carthage 47. We're tied at 28. 1:54 to go in the game. Marriott in the backfield. Geisler right behind him. Marriott wants to throw. Still wants to throw. Now rolls back to the left side. He could take it and run if he wanted to. They need to try to stop him, and they're not going to. It's going to be a first down at the 43-yard line. They just can't get to this guy. They've had chances, but it's a new set of downs for Platte County. And they're at the 42. The clock stopped with the out of bounds, 1:44 remaining. He was in trouble, but he just keeps slipping away. Ball at the near hash. Here's Geisler, hit at the line, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, still going inside the 40, and he goes to the 38. Clock moves at 1:25 to go. And he is running to the sidelines a little gimpy. So they're without Geisler on this play. They bring in Caleb Hill. Second down, about 6. Barry out to throw. Being chased. He's going to be dropped. Landon Bland's got him. Finally got to him at the 43, so it'll be a loss. It'll be third down and about 11. See if anybody calls timeout. Carthage calls their second timeout. It'll be third and 11 when we come back. 55 seconds to go in the game. We're tied at 28. Back in 30, you better be too. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20-plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Thanks to the people on YouTube tonight. Well over 600, and everybody else trying to get the the Tigers, I'm sorry about that, through this one. Here is Marriott to throw. He fires. It's going to be caught. No, dropped. Just dropped at the 11-yard line. Old age rears its ugly head. I apologize for that, but it's going to be fourth down now for Platte County. They need the 32. Tied at 28. We're looking at overtime. 48 seconds to go. And Platte County is going to show punt. Here's the kick. It's going to be angled away from everybody. It's going to land. It's going to roll. Please go to the end zone. And they let it go into the end zone. It's at the 20 for Carthage. So there is a chance in regulation. They'll have the ball at the 20 with 38 seconds remaining. The ball at the 20. Left to right they go. Trying to get their second state championship. They won it in overtime in 2019 over Jackson. Barring some big chunk play, we may do the same thing this year. Browning awaits. Going to hand it off to West, and he's going to be hit for a yard loss. I think they're going to play for the overtime on that one. So we're looking at overtime, folks. 28-28 is the score with 20 seconds to go. And Carthage not in any hurry to snap it. So So just like 2019, going to take some extra possessions to decide this one. At the end of regulation, it is Carthage 28, Platte County 28. To be determined when we come back in 1 minute. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rice family. Go Big Blue.
Is your lawn starting to look more like a jungle than a neighborhood showpiece? Let Turf Tamers bring your yard back to life. Our team will clear out stubborn weeds and wild grasses, restoring your lawn to a peaceful green oasis you'll love. Sit back and relax. Turf Tamers handles everything from start to finish. Call us today at 417-434-0810 and get ready to have the kind of lawn your neighbors envy. Turf Tamers, because your turf deserves the best.
We're a little late, folks, but it's overtime. We have about 2.5 minutes to kill, so we'll run over the scoring. Platte County scored at 9:16 of the first. Geisler a 7-yard run, 7-0. That was set up on a kickoff return that Carthage finally bumped him out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Carthage came back on their first possession. West from a yard out at 3:08, tied at 74 yards, 11 plays. Platte County came back 121. Marriott an 8-yard run, 76 yards, 7 plays, 14-7. Then the Tigers punted down to the 2, but the second play from scrimmage, Geisler scored 98 yards. You take those two 98-yard drives away, this game's over. Just one of those, obviously. But 2 plays, they went up 21-7, but Carthage came back 7:47. Browning fumbled in the end zone, but Douglas covered it. So that's a touchdown. 63 yards, 3 plays. That was set up by a Tate Nichols reception that landed inside the 5. And then onside kick. Tigers recovered at the Platte County 49. And a turning point there in that half. They had the ball. Landon West went to the 5. The ball apparently popped out. I didn't see it. They ruled that the ball went into the end zone and then out, which would be a touchback. But they took a timeout. They reviewed it. And they reversed the call. So the Tigers got the ball back, and it was 4 plays later on a 4th down run, tied it at 21 apiece. That was 11 plays, 49 yards at 139, 21 all at the half. Baskerville scored for Platte County on a 69-yard pass. That was another big play that, within an eyelash, the quarterback Marriott would have been sacked, but they didn't get to him quick enough, and Baskerville was found wide open at the 40, and he outran everybody from there. Then the Tigers came back at 3:59, a 16-play drive of 70 yards. Browning went from 8, and it's 28-28. We'll see if we can pick up the microphone on field. We still have 15 seconds before they go out and determine who's going to get the ball first. Hopefully they will play on the end zone to my right because it's closer to me and a little more lit, a lot brighter down at the right end zone than it is to the left. I guess it depends on who goes on defense. It'll be Browning coming out for Carthage and Jack Oots for the Platte County Pirates. In case you can't pick that up, they're doing the instructions right now. They're about ready to toss the coin. Carthage should be the one to call it. And there it is. Carthage won. They are going on defense. So Carthage won, and Platte County will be the first on offense. We'll go ahead and stay here. And we'll be at the right end zone, so I got that wish granted. They'll start at the 25-yard line, and you can pick up first downs. The defense did a good job just moments ago to force the overtime. They're going to have to do it here, defend 25 yards. This Platte County still in their huddle. The Tigers out on defense. It usually is the case that high school and college, they like to go on defense first. Pros, usually they like to take the football. Of course, you got 10 minutes to work with there, a full quarter now. So here we go. Overtime, 28-28. Marriott, the quarterback. And he'll fake. He'll drop back to throw. He rolls to his right, still rolling, and throws it underneath, caught at the 10. Geisler to the 5. He's going to go. That's a touchdown on the first play. Again, Marriott just cannot be brought down. 25 yards on the catch. So the first volley goes to Platte County. It will be Wilson for the extra point. Again, they nearly had Marriott, and he got the ball away, and receiver open around the 10. The one play. Here's the kick, and I think he blocked it. It's no good. So the kick fails. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So it's 34-28. The Tigers with their possession. They'll have the ball, obviously, at the 25. And both teams in this overtime going from left to right. So from the 25, Carthage with their overtime possession. Browning gives it to Landon, and he tries to go to the left. He's going to get maybe a yard. He does to the 24. Just the play clock in effect. So zeros on the clock. Second down and 9. Again, you can pick up first downs, so they need the 15. Missed extra point. Cracked the door open. Can they finish kicking it all the way? It's going to be a direct snap to West, and he moves inside the 20. It'll be third down, a little bit less than 5. Overtime we have 34-28 Platte County. They missed their extra point. Both sides, Platte County, pretty much the Missouri Western side filled up. The Carthage visitor side, except for one section, is very filled up. Third down and less than 5. Here goes Browning. Cuts back. He fumbled. Who's got it? It's going to be Platte County ball, and Platte County's going to win. Browning was going down. The ball popped out. They tried to get it back, but a fumble ends this one, and Platte County's going to win it 34-28. So the Tigers, unfortunately, will finish in the number 2 spot in Class 5. We will take a 2-minute break and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Fast Monkey Auto is cheering on our Carthage Tigers. I'm Carthage graduate Jason Cornett, owner of Fast Monkey Auto. Need reliable auto service that keeps you on the road? Then look no farther than Fast Monkey Auto in Carthage. Whether it's oil changes, brakes, state inspections, or suspension work, we've got you covered. At Fast Monkey Auto, we pride ourselves on fast, friendly service, keeping you informed every step of the way. Visit us today at 2302 Fairlawn Avenue. At Fast Monkey Auto, we've got your back. 417-358-0756 or fastmonkeyauto.com. Go Tigers!
Back here in Spratt Stadium, you're not going to believe what happened. I don't know the explanation, but this game is continuing. Apparently they overruled the fumble. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4, so this game is not over, believe it or not. So the only thing is now I hope I don't disappoint you twice, because this game is going to continue, it looks like. Do we get an explanation? Apparently they ruled him down. So that's 2 replays tonight that have gone for Carthage. They scored the last time that happened. And now, at least it's 4th down. They still need this play. 4th and 2. They need the 15 to keep the game alive. Browning under center. Man comes in motion. Long count. Still a long count. A lot of time left on the play clock. And Carthage calls the timeout, I believe. So timeout on the field. I'm just going to stay right here. Looked like Platte County was going to win it. We went to break. And then all of a sudden, there was a hold-up, and all of a sudden, however many commercials we had there, I think it was our 3rd commercial in that set, all of a sudden, the teams are coming back. Carthage is applauding, and Carthage has a reprieve. They still need to run the play, obviously. They are 2 yards away from a new set of downs. And with our isolation booth up here, we couldn't understand what's going on in the field. Referees are announcing what's going on, but what I could make out was that the runner was down. But you still got to convert here. 4th and 2, and they come to the line. 34-28 in overtime for Platte County. Browning, he's going to take the snap. Here's a man in motion. They're going to throw. He's chased. He throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Now the game is officially over. Browning under pressure, and he underthrew it. And Platte County will win it officially now. Final score, 34-28. And we'll be back. Let's go ahead and just finish up our obligations, and then we'll go ahead and sign off as Platte County ends up winning it by a score of 34-28. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers.
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
During this Carthage Tiger broadcast, Freeman Health System congratulates all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make those young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Locally owned, not-for-profit, and nationally recognized, and with over 80 specialties across more than 30 locations in the four-state area, Freeman Health System provides a wide array of medical and behavioral health services. Freeman Health System. Care matters here.
Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Back here at Pratt Stadium at Missouri Western, St. Joseph. And great season. And it was extended one more play after reversal on what looked to be a fumble to end it. Tigers needed a 4th and 2 to convert. Browning, they decided to go to the air, and he was under pressure immediately. He threw it up, and it was nearly caught. The ball just underthrown enough that it landed in front of the receiver, which would have been a first down had it gotten there. But Platte County wins the state championship 34-28 over Carthage. And we'll go over the scoring, then we'll sign it off. Platte County scored first at 9:16. Geisler a 7-yard run to make it 7-0. 33 yards, 6 plays. Carthage came back at 3:08 to tie it. West a 1-yard run. 74 yards, 11 plays. Then 121 Marriott, the quarterback, scored from 8, 76 yards, 7 plays, 14-7 after 1 for Platte County. Then Geisler scored a 98-yard run after they had downed the punt. Carthage did at the 2-yard line. And it was a 21-7 lead, but then the Tigers came back 7:47. Douglas jumped on a fumble that went into the end zone, made it 21-14. He then kicked it onside, which Carthage recovered. And there was controversy on that drive, too. Landon West apparently lost the football, but they initially ruled it a touchback in the end zone, but then they said the ball did not go into the end zone. It went out of bounds. So Carthage got the ball back and ended up scoring to tie it at 21 at the half. And then 147 of the third quarter, Baskerville scored on a 69-yard reception to make it 28-21. And then Browning scored for Carthage at 3:59 remaining, 8 yards. And the extra point was good, 70 yards, 16 plays, 28-28. In the first play from overtime, Geisler scored on a pass play. They missed the extra point, which opened the door for Carthage, but they could not convert on 4 plays. And it looked like on third down the ball was fumbled. They ruled it a fumble in the end of the game. And then we went to break, and all of a sudden teams are back on the field. So they reversed that call. But Carthage still had to get a first down on a 4th and 2. Unfortunately, the pass fell short. And the Tigers, after a great season, end up 6 points shy, losing here by a score of 34-28. A great bunch of guys, and are going to miss 16 of those seniors on next year's team. But it's pretty much a rebuild and reload kind of situation for Carthage after all these years, and we're proud of these guys and everybody back home. I'm sure I wish I could have eked it out for you there. Of course, I have nothing to do with it, but had you disappointed once. Unfortunately, it happened again, but that's how they ended this ball game. A little bit of, not really controversy, just an odd way to end it. A lot of odd plays. Some went against, some went for Carthage here tonight, but they end up losing by a score of 34-28. And we'll start basketball Thursday as they will play Lake Academy and the boys Carthage Invitational Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And we'll be on the air for that broadcast. Thanks to Ron back at the studios, and thanks to all of you guys for putting up with me another season. And I'm running out of seasons. I don't know how much further I want to go, but I'm going to keep on trying. And just these Tigers here will keep on trying again when the football season rolls around next year. So that's it for the 2025 football season. The final score, Platte County 34, Carthage 28 in overtime. And we'll talk to you Thursday from the Tiger Gymnasium. Good night here from St. Joseph.
Hey, thank you for joining us for the Carthage Tiger football on Music Radio and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. And now to thank our sponsors.
We thank Assured Partners Insurance, Boomer's Barbecue, Carthage Area McDonald's, Carthage Dental Associates, Carthage Water and Electric, Community National Bank and Trust, Fair Acres YMCA, Fast Monkey Auto, Freeman Health System, G3 Family Entertainment, H.E. Williams, Hurricane Car Wash, Jaspertronics, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance. We also thank Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Kathleen Carter of American Family Insurance, Nell Mortuary, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Matthew Sherrill Shelter Insurance, Mercy Hospital Carthage, MSSU, Old Missouri Bank, Ott's Food Products, Peachtree Dental, Pearson Kelly, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors. Also, Schrader's Towing and Filling Station, Schreiber Foods, Sirloin Stockade, Specialty Risk Insurance, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Turf Tamers, Vintage Timekeepers, the law firm of Webster & Carlton, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, and Zyder Tax Services. We thank all our Carthage Tiger partner sponsors for supporting this broadcast and internet stream. Be sure to seek out these local businesses first if you need any of their services or products. And lastly, we thank you, our loyal listeners and viewers, for tuning in. This has been a service of the Carthage Tiger Sports Network, Music Radio 93.5 and 1490